I've got a Sephora Summer VIB sale haul. We are going in. Now I hope I can get this out in time before it ends, okay? I am going to try my very hardest to do that. It actually came in 2 boxes. I'm giving you a confession, and there's a whole bunch of goodies in here. And as you know, the Sephora sale usually runs in fall, 2 times a year, fall and spring. But for some reason, they're springing up other 20% sales, which I am not adverse to. I am absolutely okay with that. And in fact, they gave a surprise sale for, I think it was for Rouge only, about like a month ago, 15% off sale. Now, I did speak to a customer service rep on the phone and asked, no, Emmy, do not go there, and asked, you know what, we need a 30% off sale for the Rouge members, just like you do for the, what would we call it? Yes, for the delinquent Sephora shoppers that haven't shopped for a while, and to tease them back, Sephora, you give them a 30% off. Well, I think you should do the same thing for Rouges. I'm just saying. Okay. So we got the box, we got the goodies, and we're getting it on. I picked up the Anastasia, the new Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I'm not sure I need that much help right now with Luminous because I do get a number of hot flashes per day, which kind of gives me a natural luminous look, so I'm not adverse to that until I start looking a little oily. That's okay, that's what tissue paper is for. They do color matchings on Sephora. I'm usually, when I used to buy MAC Studio Fix, I used to be NC43, I do remember that. So I color matched with that. They gave me 330W, which I believe is kind of like a yellow undertone. I was trying for golden, but that goes up too high, I think, for me. But anyway, so this is what I picked up. If it doesn't work out, I can always exchange it. That's the wonderful, lovely thing about Sephora. So this is what it is, and it's got the 330W at the bottom. It's gonna be fun trying it out. I haven't veered off of my tried and true foundations in a long time. This is a major adventure for me because my major complaint when you're going into tanner skin colors, trying to find a good match that matches the undertone correctly and doesn't look grayed out or some weird clay color that I don't think is very complimentary to me. There are brands that really don't understand deeper skin tones and the qualities of them, that it doesn't look like clay. I'm just saying, you guys, it doesn't look like clay. You gotta get over that. Anyway, so this is what I picked up. But actually, in the winter time, I may not always be as luminous, and that will work. Emmy, you want to get up here? You want to try? Be careful, okay? I also picked up the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray because apparently it's one of the better ones. So when I first ever tried setting spray, this is what I tried, but I tried it in the smaller bottle, and now I've decided I want to graduate to the bigger bottle. It's time. It's time. It's always worked out well for me. I mean, that thing sets. And the thing is, I wanted to try it with the proper bottle that actually gives that lovely mist. I'm assuming this gives a nice kind of mist spray, whereas the smaller bottle, not so much. And it definitely makes your makeup last, and I'm all for that, especially on special occasions. This is exciting because I picked up Melt Cosmetics. What do we call it here? Don't have my glasses on. So I picked up the Melt Cosmetics blush. Oh, excuse me. It's not a blush. It's Genesis Digital Dust Highlighter. This one is in a peachy. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Look at this. That is amazing. Can you get that? It is amazing. Holy freaking cow. This looks so good. I want to see what the imprint on here. Okay, it says Melt Cosmetics in different fonts. Lots of filigree design in it, different fonts, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Holy crow. That is amazing. I feel like I'm talking like Batman and Robin. I've never had a Melt product before, so this will be fun to play around with. I like colored highlighters. I find they work better on my skin tone than the typical champagne colors, because basically it's either champagne or goldy, whereas I like to kind of go peachy, pinky, yellow, purpley, but veering on the pink side, because if I go too cool tone, it looks really odd on my skin. So this will be really fun to wear. I picked up the Italia Cologne Vanille Incense without ever smelling it, spraying it on me as a tester. I just went in blind, which is not what I normally do because I'm very particular about my scents. Not everything moves me, okay? And things have to move me. I was watching a whole bunch of videos leading up to this Sephora sale. The thing is, I watched so many that I now cannot even remember who it was that mentioned this. And what they did say is that, I think they said Samantha Ravindell uses this and highly recommends it, or maybe it's Alana Davison. One of those lovely young women mentioned it and said it's like really, really good. Because I remember Alana Davison had mentioned about replicas by the fireplace, and I did smell that one, and now I have like 2 rollerballs of it because it is amaze balls and a whole bunch of samples. So because that is amazing, and in fact it does kind of smell like something. It's almost like it's a remake of a perfume that I knew about in the 80s and 90s. Yes, I am dating myself, that's okay. And that they kind of modernized it a bit, but it's the same scent. I cannot figure out what the name of that perfume was, but anyway, it's amazeballs, so it brings me back there. So I'm figuring they know their stuff. If they can recommend one that works, then I'm thinking they have the same kind of sensibility as me. And I got it in a spray, which is more affordable than buying the big ones. It kind of, you know what? I have smelt this before. Okay, I'm spraying it on me. And now Emmy's right beside me and he hates scents. If it was Ruby beside me, he would have no problem. He'd be trying to jump on my lap. But Emmy, he has a freak fest when I spray a scent. Oh yeah, this is nice. And I'm sure when it settles down, it will dry down nicely. But I have a feeling I remember this scent. Yes, I do. It does have a familiarity. Definitely has a familiarity. These new scents that are coming on the marketplace, this is considered a cologne. Italia is a cologne company. I think they were the first scents ever made, and they were generally made of fruits. And this one is more of a gourmand, which I just found out by research that gourmand means food. This is a foodie fragrance as opposed to a fruit fragrance. But I'm sure there's a bit more fruit in it, and of course it has the vanilla, but it is more creamy. It has a creamy, richer, more mature, classier feel to it. There's more layers going on, but it's creamy, like blended, really nice. Oh, this is nice. This could use all year round, but I think I'll be wearing this more fall winter. I think this is more fall winter scent. Delicious. Next up, skincare. Now I have been wanting this Kate Sommerville RetAsphere 2-in-1 Retinol Night Cream. Usually I go for serums because I want to add in a cream afterwards, and I usually have my actives in a serum format. So this is kind of out of my little comfort zone because this is in a cream format, but then that means I can layer more serums on first, and it possibly might mean that I can protect my skin a little bit because this is a retinol, and what I have been using in the past is Sunday Riley's Luna oil. Actually, it is a Retin A product, but it is hydroxypinocolone retinoate, which is actually, but it's a derivative of actual Retin A, but it's way more gentler and just as effective. So I have no problems with that in the Luna with the blue tansy, which is calming, blah blah blah, but I have not really kind of worked up to like a retinol, which actually is not really working up to, because hydroxypinocolone retinoate is pretty much equivalent to Retin A. However, retinol, I wanted to try it. Sorry, I'm going in deep. I shouldn't be going in deep. The other thing, the reason why I wanted to try it is because it does have some other really cool ingredients in it along with Wild Yam Root. And I want Wild Yam Root. If I can get Wild Yam Root in any of my skincare products, I am listening. I am there for it. I believe that Wild Yam Root is a form of estrogen. Applying it topically on your skin, it does have a topical effect to your skin, helping it to respond in a youthful manner and keep its hydration and its glow and its resiliency, your skin resiliency in balance. If I can put it topically on my skin, I'm going to do so. I'm already taking it internally, and it's working. Clover extract from Promensil is working. So I'm excited to add this into my nightly regimen. I picked up this little package of goodies. This is the NARS Orgasm Fantasy Trio, and it includes I think it's called an orgasm lipstick and an orgasm lip gloss and a duo here of a blush. I think, I'm not quite sure what that is, whether that's a highlighter. So it comes in this box here. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is like a pinky iridescent, though it doesn't look like there's that much gloss in there. Oh well. Oh, this is so pretty though, my goodness. Ooh, this is a nice size. So this is the blush. I am so clumsy when it comes to holding things. This is what it looks like. Then this is the little lipstick. Ooh, this is pretty. It's a little light. Oh, and it's not a lipstick. I think it's a bit of a balm. It's a balm. It's a balm. Oh, I'm going to get demonetized, but that's okay because I'm not monetizable yet. So there you go. So that's what I got here. Okay, next, Natasha Denona. Yes, I picked up the 5-pan Natasha Denona. I did pick up the Coral palette, but this isn't the Coral palette. I want to show you some other of Natasha Denona's 5-pan palettes. This is number 10. And this is what I picked up. This is awesome. Ooh, there we go. Hallelujah. So I picked up number 10, and the reason why is because, of course, it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. And the other reason I had a plan, because I do kind of have it already, but it was the older packaging that doesn't pop out. These are all magnetized, and it's got holes at the back so you can push pin them out. The older packaging couldn't do that. They're glued in, and what I wanted to do was take out some of these colors and put them in my bigger palettes, and unfortunately I kind of broke one of them. This one kind of split, and I want it back. So I decided, let me just pick up another one, and then I can pull them out and put them in my bigger palettes. Now the nice thing about these ones, the original, I think she did about 15 of the original before she started adding on, is that they're a mixture of the bigger palettes. You've got the green brown and the purple blue palette, and I have them both. This is a mixture of green brown. This one is in the green brown. These two are in the purple blue. In fact, I think one or two of these are also in the purple blue. I want to pull this one out and put it in my purple blue. The golds mix with these beautifully, and these are in the purple blue, so that my bigger palette feels complete. I want to pull this one out and put it in my Lila palette. Lila will have a more brighter transition that I want. This is Nina's Orchid. It is absolutely beautiful. This is True Gold. This is so gorgeous. Why don't I swatch True Gold? And it's soft. You can feel, I could just dig my finger in it and literally dent. See how shiny that is? If I can get a clip of it, I will show you. This is Natasha's original chroma crystal type shadows that she would do that are super luscious, super iridescent, super pigmented. They have a bit of texture to them, that's okay. They're very rich, and they bounce light like you wouldn't believe. They're absolutely, just stupendous shadows. I had to do this because I'm going to break it down and put in another palette. And speaking of breaking down and putting in other palettes, I did pick up this one. This is another, I believe this is another mix of the two palettes, the two big 28 pan palettes. And this one, oh my gosh, yes it is. And in fact, I don't have this shadow here. This purple here is in the 10 pan palette, and I really wanted this. This is number 5. This is in the purple blue palette. This is in, I can't remember whether that, I think this is in the purple blue. This is in the green brown. I believe this is in the green brown, and this is in the 10 pan palette. So she mixes them up and she gives you a nice variation from those bigger palettes in the 5 pan palettes. This is a really nice way to try those bigger palettes with these 5 pan palettes, the older versions. And the formulas tend to be the older formulas, which I love, in the chroma crystals and in the metallic shadows, and I love them in the mattes too, so what are you gonna say? I probably won't break this one down. I'm gonna really enjoy using this. If you guys want a video on it, let me know. So I picked up an Anastasia liquid lipstick. Oh, and I have a special thing that I got some more goodies, okay? So let me just hurry up about this. And I was feeling for this because I'm starting to feel, surprisingly enough, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a fall vibe going on. This is kind of like a muted, dusty, rosy mauve. I seem to go for those when I'm the fall and winter. And I forgot the name of it. Oh no, oh my god, it's called Dusty Rose. So there you go, it's Dusty Rose. Speaking of Anastasia Beverly Hills, I picked up the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is one of the most beautiful packaging that Anastasia Beverly Hills has done in a long time. I don't have a quibble about their kind of velveteen, because you could take a cloth and just kind of wipe it down, but it does get a little dirty. Let's face it, let's admit. But this is beautiful. This is like a snakeskin, reptilian, holographic rainbow. And notice it kind of looks like a heart. And her initial JA in, I can't remember what it was, Belgian, Sweden, or something like that. They said that it means yes. So there you go, Jackie Aina. Yes, Jackie. I had to do it. Everybody's doing it. I had to do it. Here is the palette once again. And this one kind of has this beigey, but it's like, oh my god, so iridescent, the same snake skin sort of thing. And woo, look. This is gorgeous. And what I found out is that this is a glitter. And you know me, when I know there's a glitter in palette. And if people get confused, I've heard a couple of complaints about, oh, it's so random in a way, like all the, I wish it was organized better and more color families, blah, blah, blah. That I could see the looks better, it's more easier. But I have a feeling they did this purposely because, of course, it creates more vibration to the eye and creates more interest in, like, ooh, you know, but also because if you look at it in quads, like this one here, this one here, this one here, and then even this one here, and then go at it, it kind of is a quad-y type of palette if you think about it. So that's a nice way to kind of, if you're feeling overwhelmed, to kind of maybe try and go by quads to start. Just saying. And of course this is meant, it was created for deeper skin tones in mind, like me, deeper, maybe slightly lighter, but deeper than this. So it's gonna show up. So basically I can use all the shadows, and every single shadow will be represented, used, and enjoyed by me. And if you're a lighter skin tone, just go in a little lighter. Probably don't use that brush. Use a Chikuhodo Z11 brush because they're nice and soft, and then you can get a light touch, especially since these are a bit more powdery and luscious. So yeah, so that's the way to do it. So anyway, I am so happy I picked this up. I am so happy. You have no idea. So Jackie, yes! I picked up 2 Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks Eye Color. Oh my god, why do they have to make it so complicated? Anyway, I picked up 2. I have a couple of others, so I wanted to add these into my little wee collection so I can get a completely full eye look from it. I mean, I can with my others, but one of them I almost like not quite deep enough. I picked up Orchid. This one's Orchid, and I picked up Plum, so it's kind of a purple because I have Beam, which is kind of like a very light iridescent lid color, opalescent pinky purple, more on the pink side. And so then I've got a, now I forgot the name that I got, Plum. See, this is a memory thing. I'm gonna have to do more of that Elevate app because I need to have a better memory than that. Orchid. So I picked up Orchid and Plum. So this is the one I picked up because I wanted a deep, deep plum color. And so there it is. Oh yeah, that works. That's perfect. And then I picked up the Orchid color. I guess because I don't use Orchid in my vocabulary that much. So this is a lovely, soft, purpley pink color. The nice thing about these Caviar sticks, the convenience, is very convenient to use. Just kind of draw them on your eyes and they set. You have to be quick about blending them because they do set. That's the other nice thing about them, is that they do set. They're pigmented. I like that they set because they're hooded eyes best friend. They kind of like do what ColourPop Super Shock shadows do. And I've got it in kind of like a stick form, which is kind of easy, fun, and I've got a couple of other colors. And the nice thing about it is that I bought this tray, this beautiful tray from William Ashley's. Now I have my 4 or 5 little Caviar sticks lying on the tray with some of my Touch in Soul Metalist eyeshadows and things, so I can remember to use them because they're displayed right there on a beautiful tray. So that's the way to do things, so you don't forget to use these lovely little gorgeousness that are not in palette form. Speaking of a palette, I picked up, and the unfortunate thing is, it was kind of open. It was open like this in my box, and I'm like, who was in my Tom Ford? The grubby little fingers are not allowed in this precious box. This is the first time I've ever picked up, and I picked up Pretty Baby. And of course, what do you think it is? It's purple. It's definitely purple. I was considering another one that is, I forgot the name of it. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. That had a purple that almost looked like Nina's Orchid and a beautiful orange, rusty orange, but I caved. I went in for purple because it's gonna be winter soon in Canada. It's sooner than you would like. You get these little brushes and sponges, which I do like the sponge because you can get a really good application, especially because there's one, and that was the other reason why I wanted to pick up this one, is because this one is a little glittery shadow here. This is kind of like a nice topper, and the sponge will work really nicely with this. So you've got these colors, and of course it's the deepest, kind of almost brownie purple, purple, lighter, and then the glitter. So I'm looking forward to my Tom Ford. Nice thing about these old-fashioned compacts is that you can carry them everywhere. I think that Tom Ford is still kind of like the last bastion of bougie that's not quite the Natasha Denona or the Pat McGrath, you know, that are really kind of out there. Instagram, you know, are in social media really kind of mixing with the masses and bringing their high luxury class down to everybody and being more accessible. Tom Ford is still the kind of inaccessibility sort of deal. It also shows in they're kind of still old-fashioned in doing their bougie packaging like this and not doing anything that can be allowed for just us ordinary people to purchase every once in a while, like Natasha and Pat McGrath do, that can bring the accessibility to a little bit more of the masses. I think, Tom Ford, you might want to start rethinking the way you do your thing. But anyway, it's still nice to every once in a while have a company that's still, you have to reach really high to be able to enjoy Tom Ford. So this is like my little special purchase. Can't be doing too much of this. Now, I'm smelling it now, and it definitely is a dupe of a scent that I knew in the 80s. It could even be late 70s, but I know I have smelled this before, and I know it wasn't in Atelier. I'm just saying. I picked up the Kosas. This is a new, I think this is a relatively new brand at Sephora. I've never heard of it. Nice packaging. So this is the Kosas, and this is a peach blush. Oh my goodness. It's so warm in here that there's little bubbles of condensation bubble. I hope this goes away when it's not so warm in here, because I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, this is a cream blush, and I think this is a highlighter, and this is definitely the blush. I really wanted something peach. I was looking for a true peach color, and I think this is almost like a peach sorbet. Speaking of peach sorbet, actually this kind of goes together, because I picked up the Sephora peach sorbet melting lipstick, and this is kind of melting, and this is like a melt lipstick. Okay, that was not planned, but anyway, I'm hoping that it won't always be melting, because this is the color that I really wanted. And I do have peaches, but there was a quality peach that I'm looking for, which is a soft melony peach. I don't know, but this looked like it fit the bill, and it seems to be true to color of what I was looking at Sephora. I love these kind of duo things going on right now, kind of like the cover effects, how Anastasia Beverly Hills did the trio. Natasha Denona does a blush duo too. I like that because it offers more variety, and then it's purse friendly, easy to travel around, and it's all good. I just picked up a couple of little samples I wanted to show you. Because there was 2 packages, I was able to get 2 of these samples. This is the Kate Sommerville Wrinkle Warrior. I'm not quite sure whether this is a serum or a cream. It looks like it's impactful, so I wanted to try it out. And then I picked up a Juliet Has a Gun Moscow Mule. I have their one that is called that's what it's called. So this one's Moscow Mule. I have to look up what Moscow Mule means, because I'm sure it references something, and I may be out of the loop as to what it is referencing. And then I also picked up a Gucci Floral. I was feeling a little floral today when I did that purchase, so I thought, why not? It's the end of summer. It might be something nice to wear to kind of say goodbye to summer with. These are some of the goodies that I picked up in the Sephora summer sale. Oh, that kind of rhymes. I'm really happy that I was able to pick this up for 20% off. Actually, I didn't pick up Jackie's one from the summer sale, but I wanted to include it because it's beautiful and I want to represent it. These are some of what I picked up. I'm really happy I was able to pick some of these up. Some of them are very new. Tom Ford is new. Milk Cosmetics is new. Is there any others that are new? Kate Sommerville is new for me. The Anastasia foundation, because I don't veer off from some of my tried and true foundations. If you want me to do kind of like a get ready with me trying some new Anastasia products, or trying almost all Anastasia products, let me know, because I can do it, and I can include Jackie Aina's palette in there, and the foundation, and what else can I include? I have some of the blushes. I can include some things, and I got some lip stuff, so there you go. I can make a get ready with me trying almost all Anastasia Beverly Hills products. How about that? Let's share what we found, and if we have already tried them already, let me know how it is. And if you already tried some of these that I picked up, let me know. Do give me a thumbs up, like, and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all my videos, and make sure you hit that bell notification button. And just remember, rock your own kind of unique, gloriously glowing beauty, and keep on going and keep on glowing. I will. vaginal suppositories or what have you, vaginal creams. I went on a major tangent.